Well, hi everyone, here we are at school in the science lab, and I'm just going to give you a quick demonstration of how a lever can, just as a simple machine, make life easier for you. Now, all a lever is a rigid bar. It could be a pipe, a piece of wood, anything. I'm going to use a normal everyday 30 centimeter ruler. A lever is a rigid bar that pivots on a fulcrum. In other words, it turns around a point, it pivots around a fulcrum. The fulcrum I'm going to be using is just a normal, simple, everyday pen. My lever is a ruler, and I'm going to be using a heap of 20-cent coins as weights to show you what sort of mechanical advantage you can get from a simple machine like a lever and how it makes life easier for you in everyday life. Okay, so you can see I've organized the ruler on the desk, and it's roughly balanced. The ruler is about halfway, so it doesn't take much to tip it. I'm going to put 5 20-cent pieces, or 1, 2, 3, 4, here's a fifth one, on one end, okay? Now, because that's roughly balanced, it should take about 5 20-cent pieces on the other end to make it balance like a seesaw. So we'll do that, put 5 there, and there you go. You can see how that's balancing it out. So you've got a force or an effort of 5 20-cent pieces at this end, and the equivalent weight on this end, and it makes the seesaw almost balanced. It's not quite right because of the way the pen is, but it serves the purpose. Okay, now if I shift the lever, and so it's about there on the fulcrum. All right, so you can see you've got the short end where the load is, and you have a long end where we're going to apply the effort. So remember, we've got 5 20-cent coins there. How many coins do you reckon would it take to tip the balance? I'm going to put 1 20-cent coin on, and we'll see what happens. There you go, all right? So you can see how just the use of a lever made lifting this load of 5 20-cent coins a lot easier. You could do it with the force of 1 20-cent coin. That's called mechanical advantage. I'll just do that again. 5 coins at that end, 1 coin at this end of the lever, and bingo, you're able to lift that load. All right, so that's an experiment in the lab sort of thing. What are some of the everyday uses of a lever that we would have every day? This is a tin of chocolate. Unfortunately, it's sugar-free, so it probably won't taste good. But look, and you have a lid. And normally, with a lid like this, you could try and get it open with your fingers, and it's hard. It's possible. Oh, I think I might have put it on too tight. It's possible, but it's very, very hard. You have to put a lot of effort into it. I'm just going to use a spoon, which is something that you would do when you want to open your can of Milo. And that's my lever. The spoon is my lever. The fulcrum, or the pivot point, is just the rim of the tin can. So, using my fingers, it was really hard. Using a spoon, bingo. It's really, really easy. Okay? So that's just how we use a lever in everyday life. There are others. We've got pliers, we've got bottle openers, we've got a heap of other different ways that we can use a simple machine like a lever to make life easier.